There we are.
Yep. Yeah,
What's up?
you got, there we go. There we go. Boy, it's hard to get things moving on this thing. So what's going on?
Not much.
How do you like it there? Is the weather a little bit warmer, or is the weather getting a little bit chilly now?
Um, the weather here is just it's bipolar. It goes from 30 to 70 in the same week.
Wow. So it's like a yo-yo.
Yeah, it's really insane. It's a quick way to get sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I believe that. There we go. How you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We got
Jimmy, as far as the food in Guam, the Caroline food is not too expensive. Um, if you get exotic food, it can be quite expensive.
yeah.
Korean food is pretty pricey there.
Yeah, that's true.
American food is pricey because it's got to be flown in. And obviously, if you buy food at the PX, it's cheaper.
Well, they got Philippine food all the time. I mean,
Yeah, but there's flights about 3 to 4 times a day bringing food in.
yeah.
So there's never a shortage of food in Guam.
Oh no, I mean it's a tropical country for one, so they grow a lot of food there too.
Well, no, hold on, Kevin. It's not a country. It's a territory.
Well, it's an island. I mean,
It's part of the United States.
yeah. Well, when I meant country, I was talking about like the island itself.
Yeah, but it's actually part of the United States.
Yeah, we claim it.
Yeah, so I mean, they get plenty of food. Eating island food is pretty. And they have some pretty good food. Um, the local Carolinians, they have some decent food. It's just the Korean food can be pricey, and um, of course,
Hey, BK.
American food can get pretty pricey. And if you want American food, the best place to get it's the PX. But of course, on the
Yeah,
PX, you'd have to have a
you can get
military
on
ID.
base.
Yeah, it's not a cheap place. That's what I've been trying to get through on those last couple of vlogs. That and that's what I tried to get through to Barry is it's not cheap. You can't sleep in the airport. Homeland
Yeah, matter of
Security is
fact,
not
I
going
think
to.
they closed the airport down because there's only a few
It says it's
terminals.
24 hours, but at about 7 o'clock, it's pretty much becomes a ghost town. They're
Yeah,
not going to let him sleep in the airport. Hell, they won't. Hell, even Manila, even though it's 24 hours, they kind of notice when you haven't moved anywhere in the last few hours and start going, "Hey, what's up?" So, yeah, it's not going to have fly.
hey, BK, I sent you a link already if
Yeah,
you want to hop on. Same
I'm
with you,
here.
Jerry. I
I'm here,
sent you a
Kevin.
link also.
You hear me,
So
Kevin?
it's not going to
Oh,
fly.
hey, buddy.
But Guam is an
Yeah.
amazing place. I mean, if you have some money,
Hey,
go to
Andrew.
Guam, fly down to Yap, do some snorkeling, go up to Saipan. It'd be an amazing trip.
Yeah,
It'd
you
change
can
your
walk
life,
around quite a bit.
but it's expensive.
Yeah.
It is expensive. It is, Jerry. It is expensive, and that's to my point. Especially without a military ID, it's very expensive, and it's not on
Well,
Barry Jordan's budget.
yeah, it's just like Hawaii. I mean, if you go there, the
No, it's
prices.
cheaper than Hawaii.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's cheaper in Hawaii. Because it's
Hey,
not
Roger
nearly as
Miller.
commercial.
Yeah, because I was there for 6 months, and but I traveled by bus. I
Yeah,
paid
it's not there.
driver.
There's very little commercial tourism in Guam.
Yeah,
It's almost all military tourism. People coming and going to and from the bases, and then while they're there, they're running to the beaches and everything
you
else.
can't take a taxi going to the Navy station base. Boy, that's around $50 one way.
Yeah, but you got to understand these people. They turn all that in. I mean that's what you don't understand is that's all they get all that money back.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the general public. I
Yeah,
mean, if you're gonna go there, I mean, the general public's not gonna go there without a reason.
yeah. It is a pricey place to be,
Hey, Raymond.
and that's why when he said he was going to Guam, I found it comical simply because he went on and on how he when he after I offered to fly him there because he'd be on U.S. soil, he said he didn't even know where the hell it was.
No,
Now,
well, it's
now
three
he wants to,
hours from Manila, one
yeah,
way. How you doing, BK?
that that's what I find
Hey,
absolutely
Ken.
hilarious. Uh, and the thing is what doesn't make sense is why he didn't just run to Hong Kong or run to Bangkok or Kuala Lumpur. Actually, KL would probably be the smartest. Jump on a Air Asia flight round trip
Yeah,
and
but he wants to go to the U.S. um and fix his doesn't he want to go there and do some paperwork over at the U.S. government buildings and stuff?
is that why he's wanting to go to Guam?
I believe
Um,
so.
but yeah, but I think he's going to find it's a very expensive place. Yes, the Micronesians are in Guam. They actually have a
Yeah.
compact impact. I mean, an impact compact with Guam does with Micronesia
Yep, they
and
do.
Marshall Islands that they only accept so many people per year so that they won't be overran by the Micronesians. Same Hawaii has the same thing
Yeah,
with
but the village people, they pretty savvy now, so they know that if they go there, they can get food stamps and all that kind of stuff now,
yeah,
all the government
but
funds.
Guam and Hawaii has signed pacts with um, Micronesia and with Marshall Islands and Palau that they only accept so many people.
Yeah, says
Uh,
Saipan also.
Saipan is north.
Yeah,
That's
we are
that's the North
also,
Marianas.
yeah,
Uh, I'm not quite
but
sure
Saipan is
without
part
looking
of
it
the
up.
contract.
Yeah. Um, the Micronesians. When I'm talking about Micronesia, Micronesia is a country as well as a region. And I'm not sure if Guam is considered in the Micronesian region or not. I may actually look that up because I'm not quite sure.
Well, while
I
you look
would,
that up, I'll talk to we'll talk to BK. How you doing, BK?
I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm on my day off. I'm
Are you
relaxing.
jamming on your day off?
Well, on this account, jamming is not allowed anymore for the next 90 days. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Did you get in trouble?
yeah. 90 days no more, 90 days no more live streams on this channel, but I still got my
Oh
other channel.
man, that did somebody turn you in, or
No,
did
no.
YouTube do it?
YouTube did it themselves because
Yeah, I told you guys don't play music. Even Richard with the guitar for like 5-10 seconds.
yeah. Well, look, next time the soon when there's a warning pops up, I'm gonna quit playing the music. I'm gonna start the next song.
No, just quit playing. Period. I mean, it's not worth it. I mean,
Ah,
least you don't mind. I mean,
I don't mind,
okay.
okay,
According to Wikipedia, a trusted source, of course,
Wikipedia,
uh,
huh?
Kiribati, Marshall Islands, Federated States of Micronesia, Palau, Guam, and North Marianas are all considered part of Micronesia,
Yeah.
which makes sense. So it is technically part of Micronesia. Um, I thought it possibly was. That was all part of the old compact of
Well,
something.
we dropped the bomb there by the at the Bikini Island,
That was in
that's
Marshall
one.
Islands. That was Bikini Island. Um, there was a big that was all under U.S. Besides Kiribati, that was all under U.S. babysitting privileges until the 70s, and then we took Palau, Micronesia, Marshall Islands, and basically set up their own republic. But we still basically have veto power. We call them a freely associated state, and then North Marianas became a territory, and Guam is just basically a military reservation.
Yeah, but Guam is still a territory of the United States.
Yeah. Well, so
But
so is North
Saipan's
Marianas.
not.
So is North Marianas. Anyways,
Hey, Hemi.
that's I knew that. I just wasn't sure if Guam and North Mariana was technically part of Micronesia or not.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Marshall Islands, Micronesia, and Palau was, but I wasn't sure if Guam in Northern Marianas. I wasn't sure how far north the Micronesians went. So for once in my life, I didn't know something.
Yeah, but you just looked it up though.
If I don't know something, I'll look it up. And no, Mr. No Nonsense. Palau is independent, but we do not have a compact association with the U.S. They are a freely associated state. So why don't you get your bullshit right?
Wow, you're feeling spunky today.
The compact association was during the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Yes, Hemi, I'm glad we figured that out. See, this is the reason people come to Kev's show. They learn all about politics and geography.
Well, I understand that too, because my channel is a very, very influential channel at time to time. It just depends on the time.
I know when I'll be able to travel abroad again, and that's whenever I want to.
Okay.
So why don't you take your opinion, shove it up your ass sideways, and shut the hell up?
Are you playing basketball? Or are you playing golf?
Hemi, I like Tokyo. I enjoy Japan. The only complaint I have about Japan, I have two issues with Japan. One is it's freaking expensive.
Yeah, it's one of the most expensive places to go.
The other problem is the English proficiency.
Well, yeah, but if you're in a like a hotel or in a at the airport, it's mediocre. Same with Taipei.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to both places when I was leaving.
I just found Japan, like even like their trains are stupid expensive.
Well, yeah, because you're going super fast. You're going for the ride.
Do they really need to be $250 to go across the country?
Well, how much does it cost to fly there, though? I mean, to the other side.
And you don't see much because you're going 200 miles an hour.
Stick your head out the window.
I mean, for real.
Wait, let that bumblebee hit you in the head.
I understand it's a little bit better than the PNR in Manila, but for real.
Yeah, you don't want to be sandwiched there in the Tokyo transit system. Those guys pushing you inside before they can close the door. That'd be a trip. Trying to push my belly.
I mean, I like Japan though. I really do like Japan. I've never had any problems in Japan. I just found that it's be expensive, and I found the language barrier to be frustrating. I didn't find people trying to rip me off because I couldn't understand them. It was just a challenge. Now in the Philippines, they will rip you off because of the language barrier.
I never found that out.
Oh, please give me a break.
Just trying to help.
In Japan, they're an honest people, but
yeah,
but the language is a barrier there. Thailand's pretty bad too. Thailand's like the Philippines, though. They'll use it to rip you off.
Oh, Thailand?
Yes.
I've never been there, but I think it'd be an interesting place. I think
you know what I just came. I'll tell you what I heard the other day. I think it was on the radio here. I haven't checked it, but Bangkok is supposed to be the most visited city in the world right now.
Really? Yeah, because it's so nice place to go to.
It may be. It very well may be. There's a lot of perverts in this world.
I don't know about
you're
that.
Full of shit. Thailand's the most honest after Japan. Give me a break.
Hey, Hemi knows a lot, so maybe
I will tell you
sit back and listen to him.
In Thailand, they have an eBay system for the police. When you have a problem, whoever pays the police the more money is whose side he takes.
Well, that's just like in the Philippines. Then, hey, Mark.
So if you give him $50 and the other guy gives him 60, you lose, and he
well, no, just give the guy 65 and pat him on the back.
So I mean that literally is that's literally how it works in Thailand. It's ridiculous how it
Have you
works.
been to Thailand before?
But I will tell you one thing I do like about Thailand. Thailand does have a really decent train system.
Really?
You can get from Bangkok to KL really easy overnight. That is one thing I do like.
Get me on, Big Kevin. Roberto, this is Peter's night.
And
You got to sit back and enjoy the ride, man.
um, Gerry, to answer your question, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, and Palau are U.S. territories. They have their own president and that sort of thing. Guam and North Marianas are territories.
Yeah. They have a governor, but they don't vote.
Yeah.
I figured Gerry would have known that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, and Palau, they have their own president, they have their own Congress, but we still defend them. We still do everything for them, and we still have veto power. Like there was an issue a couple of years ago, I think, with Marshall Islands, where one of them got in trouble in Iran or somewhere, and we were discussing, and there was an issue of what we needed to do and how we needed to handle it, and then all of a sudden it just went away. Um, so yeah, that Saipan's a really cool place.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Saipan's, I mean, go to Saipan for a week. There's a lot of cool places to see. Northfield, you can go over there. It's on the other island right
I
across.
was there for like I was there for like 6 hours.
And you
They
got
asked me if I
you got
wanted
all the
to leave,
accesses
but
that you would
no.
have in America right there in North Marianas. You're gonna have all the offices. You'll have banks. You'll have everything you have, just like you're in the States.
Yeah, but they don't speak very good English, though.
They don't what?
They don't have good English, though.
Big Kevin,
The North Marianas. There's actually quite a few Filipinos there.
There's a lot
That
of
was where they had
Filipinos
the
are
big deal
everywhere
with.
out there. Hey, BK.
yeah,
It's just a different form of government, Gerry.
Roberto asked you to send the link, but yeah, you already told them it's PV's night, so you have to understand them
Yeah,
too.
Roberto.
Yeah.
This is Peter's night.
I mean, we have a couple of Commonwealth states.
Yeah. Hawaii was the last one that was.
No, we have a couple. I'm trying to think of which states are Commonwealth, but we have a couple of them. I mean, still, they're the states.
DC.
Um,
What does DC stand for? District of Columbia, right?
yeah,
But does that mean
Kentucky,
anything?
Commonwealth. Your state is a Commonwealth. Massachusetts is. Pennsylvania is, and Virginia. I thought
What?
Virginia
Oh,
was.
so what? Kentucky is also.
Yeah,
I don't know what
but,
that means
but
though.
here's the
But
deal: the distinction is in the name only. It's just the name, and instead of using like, yeah, I mean, I think back in the day, it meant something, but now it's just the name. But
I-
Wake Island. Shit.
Yeah, be interesting.
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
Jedi girls, don't let the man boobs fool you.
so that's kind of what's up.
Oh shit!
But anyways, going back to what I was saying,
What the hell
um,
were you saying?
is I don't think he's going to Guam, and if he definitely does,
No, oh, Barry.
he's definitely not going to be sleeping in the airport. Homeland Security's not going to stand for that.
Now, Roberto, don't don't think that way. Yeah, but what if Peter says he's waiting for the connecting flight for the next day? You don't think they'll buy it? Hey, Jerry.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey,
Hey,
Gerry.
man.
Hey, I don't know a lot about Micronesia. I just started. I just saw like a program the other day about how.
Well, why don't you
Well,
ask Peter and
well, do
he
you
could
know a lot about
educate you
anything?
some?
Well, I know a lot more than you do about a lot of things. Yes, but
Oh, Jesus Christ.
but
Why
but
you act that way for? Damn.
yeah, I got a little confused on Micronesia. I thought all the islands were under U.S. territories, but
Well,
apparently
it's
not
not
all of
under a
them are.
microscope if you're
So
that
Pete,
confused.
since you know it all, what's the difference between a territory and a commonwealth? Because I'm not very familiar with that.
Well, that's what we were just talking about. A commonwealth is basically a state or a territory, but
Well, no, there's a difference between a territory and a commonwealth. Isn't there a difference?
I was
no,
almost going
that's
to
what
explain
I just
before
looked
you
it up.
rudely
That
interrupted.
they're basically the same thing.
Oh, you looked it up. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought you
I
already
just looked
knew.
it up.
Oh, okay.
Now, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, and Palau are freely associated states. They have their own president, they have their own
Like,
Congress,
that
they have their own everything, but they're still but they're
was
still
funny, Jedi.
they're still under our protectorate.
Right, but I thought Micronesia was all these islands like Guam and all that. I thought that was all
No,
part of
there's the
Micronesia.
region of Micronesia, and then there's
Ah,
the Federated States of Micronesia, which is a country.
I see.
Let's get it together.
No, I didn't know because I really don't know much about that part of the world.
Yeah. No, there's and they so that's that there's these three countries, Marshall Islands, um, Micronesia, and Palau are protectorates where where their defense we like they basically
Say it,
are
damn it.
extra votes for us at the UN. Basically, what it amounts to, they have voting power at the United Nations, but they always vote with the United States. So
Yeah,
they
but
just
it
give us
makes
extra
the United Nations always get mad when they do that
votes. So
because it's the final vote.
I mean, there's been some discussion about how the United States rigs votes at the UN because of it.
Like
Um,
I said, they get angry about it.
um, there was probably a year or two ago in Iran. I mean, over in Iran, they Marshall Island flagged merchant ship was flagged down and seized and it became a big issue for about a week, and then they just mysteriously let it go. And the U.S. was trying to figure out what they could and couldn't do because they had to do something, but yet they were tied between this Iran situation and everything with Iran and protecting this Marshall Island ship. And then all of a sudden, Iran just let it go.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you really hear about that, Kev?
Yeah, I really did.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you can
seriously,
Google it.
it was in the news.
So,
what do you think I do on
that,
the internet?
Hey, Roger Miller says, my buddy Hitler shot the president of Palau.
Did he really?
I
didn't
you
know
probably
that.
don't even know who the president of Palau is, because I don't.
But, you know, it's interesting. I was watching
Is that the guy? Is he really? His last name is Hitler?
I was watching a program the other day. Pete, I'm talking. I was watching I was watching a program the other day, and it was an island in Micronesia, but I can't remember which island it was, where a lot of these guys were serving in the U.S. military. But the problem was with that is that this island, they had meaning that a lot of these guys were serving in the U.S. military, but when they came back, say from the military after they didn't resign, they were not able to go to the mainland. They had no rights to become citizens or any of that. They were only able to serve in the military, and that was it. Then they would come back to their home island, and I think they got benefits in. I think after 2022. The treaties, I don't know, something about these benefits. Their families are not able to get benefits anymore, and then but the U.S. still controls these islands or something like that. Pretty wild.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was a pretty good documentary.
Maybe one day you could like write it down and send it to me.
You're an asshole, Cab. You know that.
Just trying to help. That's what
Are you really? Oh, okay. So hey, Pete. So look, man, somebody's putting some death threats on you. You went to the FBI on that?
As far as what, the harassment?
Yeah, well, who's harassing you? Somebody online was harassing you or something?
No, someone physically threatened me.
Somebody physically came up to you. They found you.
No. Someone online threatened me.
What's an online threat?
No, they threatened to physically come after me, and absolutely I have.
Well, shit, I got that from Roberto, man. I didn't sweat it out. You know,
you get that from me too, but you don't worry about it.
I got that from. I only got that from Roberto only once, but he never came. So we're still. Me and Rayman was gonna go pick him up. Me and Rayman was talking about picking him up at the airport, but he never.
I think he likes you now.
Does he? No, he doesn't like me now.
Hold on, Jerry.
Well, who was
has to stop.
It wasn't Roberto.
At what point does this nonsense stop?
When does it stop?
But wait, what kind of threat did you get? Just out of curiosity, what did he actually say to you online?
Their idea of quote unquote street justice.
What kind of street? There's all different kinds of street justice. What kind of street justice is it?
All street justice is criminal.
So what are they gonna do? They're gonna come and beat you up or something like that, or gonna come with a gun?
No matter what they do, it's illegal and it's a threat.
Is that person in the U.S. or is that person?
The person is in the U.S.
Is he in the same state?
Yes.
All right. Oh, okay. Do we know the person?
I have tracked the IPs.
Yeah.
And let's just drop it there.
I wanted to know a little bit more.
Yeah, we'd like to know a little bit more, man. Come on, man.
Do we know the guy? Let's drop it there because there's an investigation underway.
Investigation?
It's called an ongoing investigation, Jerry, if you didn't know that.
Well, I mean, people can make threats online. It could be a joke or whatever. It's not like
criminal, man.
I don't know if you're going to get very far with that, dude. I mean, it's...
Hey, you guys give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
I think I'm going to... I gave you a thumbs up, but I think I'm going to change it to thumbs down. Hang on. Give me
How
one
about half and half? Like
Yeah.
I know we
just
go.
sideways.
I also
If
gonna
if
give it.
it's not cool to go
Thanks,
around.
BK.
It's not cool to go around threatening people.
It's not a legitimate threat. An online threat is technically not really a legitimate.
Oh, really? Do you want me
I
to
don't-
pull up?
No,
Do you want me
Jerry.
to,
It's
do you want me to
it's
pull
a
up
real
the
legit.
actual law that says online threats are criminal?
It's to me, it's not a legitimate threat.
Actually, online harassment is also a crime.
So what do you get? Like how many years in jail for that?
You can actually get
Harassment,
up to 10 years
badgering.
for it.
How many?
10.
10 years?
Damn.
Yeah, you can.
Oh
Up to
shit!
10 years.
All right, Roberto. Remember, you keep threatening me online, I'm gonna get you 10 years in jail, man. So
I didn't. He
all
no,
right,
you
this
guys
done.
can't we just play and get along?
10 years? All right. Okay, now I know my rights. All right.
Well, just look up your rights and just get everything like down pat. Don't
All right.
Peter might be leaving out something that is
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Did you like say something and piss the guy off or something, Peter? Are you leaving something out? Or no?
Dude, I get threats all the time, and I'm just to a point that it's got to stop.
Okay, but why
really
do you get
all the
threats?
time.
All the time. Why do you
those
get
guys?
threats all the time?
It has to stop.
No, but let me ask you a question. Why do you always get threats? That's my question. Because that's not normal.
For
Because
some
generally,
reason, there's certain idiots out there that think it's fun to go around threatening vloggers, and that's just what they do. Is they go around harassing vloggers and threatening them.
okay. Oh, hang in. Okay, Gerry, I'll come on and find you, and then I'm coming after the hobo. Well, hey, Roberto. All right, but you'll have to take a plane flight. Well, actually, Peter's a lot closer to you than I am. So, but you'll have to take a plane flight. And remember, love
You're
Field.
saying to get Peter first, and then come and get you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's coming for me first or Peter next. I don't know. Either way, he can go either
Don't
way.
forget Raymond.
Yeah, Rayman and I, we said we'll pick him up at the airport. Love
You guys
Field.
hang out together.
Love Field. You get some cheap
here's the
round
thing,
trip
Gerry.
tickets.
I'm glad you find humor in this because I don't.
Huh?
Yes, Jerry. What's wrong?
I'm glad
with
you find humor in all this because I'm not.
I don't know, Pete. Nobody's gonna come after you.
And I plan to press the issue.
Nobody's gonna come after you. Nobody's gonna come after you. Look, when we met, did I beat you up? Did I jump you?
Well,
No,
you thought
but
about it. I think.
I might have thought about it, but I might have thought about it, but I let you slide. It was cool.
Did you really
Right?
think about it?
It crossed my mind. It crossed my mind, but I go, nah, I can't do that to Pete. Come on.
I thought about jumping you too, but
Well, yeah, but you can't catch me. You can't run fast enough, Big Kev.
oh
You know.
please, Big Daddy, if I want to get you, I'll get you. I'll wait till you go to the bathroom. You can't hold it forever.
Yeah, well, you know what, Pete? I mean, hopefully nobody will come after you. I think you'll be okay. Just don't show your location if you really think somebody's going to come after you. You know what I mean?
Anyways.
Yeah, nobody's going to come after you, man. Just relax. Go do your thing and just be mindful to others, and nobody will mess with you.
And yes, the FBI does get involved in cyber crimes.
Yeah, but not this kind of cybercrime, dude. They're not gonna.
Yes, they do.
They won't bother with this. Trust me, they won't bother with this, man. They won't bother with this, Pete.
I'm glad
you don't know because
I'm glad everyone thinks that the internet is the Wild West and you can do anything you want on the internet and not be held accountable.
But there's a lot of people that get bullied and they overreact and Jerry.
Yeah, I mean overreaction. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people overreact on the internet.
I mean, didn't you call me up and tell me somebody's following you and you're in a taxi and you keep trying to outdo them?
No, I didn't say anything like that. You must have been on your meds. I think. Were you thinking about somebody else?
Yeah, I'm on my meds right now.
Are you? No wonder. There you are. Shit. I don't do taxis in Chicago, man. It's too expensive. I got a car
really?
anyway. I got a car. Just to get into a taxi, I think it's like $4 or $5 here, something like that. You know?
Hey, Evil Aloe. Well, tell Barry don't take a taxi at the airport because it's gonna cost a lot too. Around $20 one way just to get out of there.
He's still going to Guam? Is he still going to Guam?
That's from what I understand.
Oh, really?
Sometime in December.
Gerry, here it is.
What's that, Pete?
A person is guilty of harassment in the first degree when he or she intentionally and repeatedly harasses another person by following such person in or about a public place or places by engaging in a course of conduct or by repeating committed acts of such person in a reasonable fear or physical injury. This section shall not apply to activities regulated by the National Labor is amended, blah, blah, blah. And then it goes on and on and on.
Hey, BK, what are these girls saying hi to you for?
Yeah,
Damn.
because I don't know. Yeah,
Well, I don't know either. Tell
they
them to
like
stop
my
it.
skull, I guess. Yeah.
A person is guilty of aggravated harassment in the
You're
second
mine,
degree
you know it.
when they intend to harass using electronic devices, which is the internet.
Okay, so what do you expect? I mean, what the type of? Okay, so somebody says, "Hey, I'm going to kill you on the internet." Is that basically what happened to you?
It is harassment.
Did they follow through? Did they follow through and try to harm
Well,
you?
evidently they didn't follow through because he's on my show talking.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they followed through and they missed. He might have dodged them or something. I don't know.
No, he made a threat.
Okay, he made a threat. Do you know how many threats are out there every day? Do you know how many threats are out there on the internet every day towards people, dude? I mean, do you think the FBI is going to be able to follow every threat that's on the internet?
Well, evidently, Peter found him on the internet, and he tracked him
Do I
down.
have a right to follow up and deal with people who make threats against me?
Well, no, you can do that. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm just saying it's going to be kind of a waste of time because I don't think you're going to get very far with it, man. You know,
If I don't put a stop to this, it will never end.
Was it under a troll name?
Yes and no. I know who it is.
Right, but it's under a troll name.
And I'm
right?
not gonna say.
No, I don't
who
care.
it is.
I don't really care. I think everybody pretty much has an idea who did this.
Well, I care, Peter, because you're my buddy.
But I'm just saying, Pete. I mean, if every time somebody sends you a threat and you run to the FBI,
You're my buddy too, Hemi.
Yeah, I mean, the fact of the
ridiculous.
matter is
Gerry.
it has to stop.
You're a bully.
The games have to stop.
You hear that, Raymond?
Rain Man, it's Rain Man. Rain Man's threatening you, Pete. It's Rain Man.
I know it's one of you guys.
I got the goods on him. It's Rain Man that's threatening you, man.
You hear that, Raymond? Your buddy snitched you out. See, Gerry? Frick.
Oops, it slipped.
Yeah. As you're in prison for 25 years. I'm glad you're live right now. This is all recorded.
Yeah, I don't know, Pete.
This one.
Just let it go. Move on with your life. Relax. Work on your channel. And just let it go.
Here's how it works. If harassment is within a state, it is a state crime. If it crosses state lines, it becomes a federal crime. This also crosses into federal territory because it crosses state lines.
Well, we don't know.
Peter Rusty says, why don't you walk into Austin PD and report it? Have you done that or just the FBI?
Again, I have said everything I need to say, and that's as far as I'm going with it.
All right,
Well,
P.
we,
Well,
we
hopefully
appreciate
you'll
you
straighten it
letting
out.
us know, man. Hey, why you saying hi to BK and laughing for BK? Damn, BK, trying to hog all the love.
because I said I thought the FBI was busy on the Russian investigation.
Well, there's a lot of FBI. They're not. There's maybe only one FBI to every person.
Okay. So for every person in the US, there are 2 FBIs.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well, you know what? Hey, Pete, if the guy's in the same state, then it's not considered a federal crime, right?
Roberto, just be kind for one day.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete. Maybe he didn't hear me.
Yeah.
I heard you.
It's Thanksgiving, Roberto.
Yeah, be happy, Roberto. Come on, it's Thanksgiving, man. Hey, did you guys? I got blocked today by the chair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was.
His name
I
is
was.
Frankie.
Oh, Frank.
Okay.
Okay, I was on the live chat. I mean, not the live. I was in the chat of Bama's show, and then I saw his comments, and all of a sudden I couldn't see his comments anymore. So
Maybe
so
you're
I-
going blind. You
no,
need my
I guess
glasses.
I would be blocked. So we should have like a big party of all the people he's blocked on your show, Big Kev.
Yeah.
You know, we should all
Can
get
we have a
together.
buffet and you're gonna pay?
No, we should just have a show. All the people that got blocked by the chair should come and you should do
I
like a
think
live stream on
everybody
that.
is on my show that got blocked.
Everybody on the show got blocked. Yeah, I bet you. If I count everybody in the chat,
Well,
I bet you
we got
most of us
32
got blocked.
people. I think they're all blocked,
Yeah,
except
I think so.
Ken.
That's right.
He likes Ken.
Yeah, so Ken didn't get blocked, and there might be a couple other ones that didn't get
Highlander,
blocked.
Bylander. See that you even make Linda go away now.
Who, me? No.
Yeah, because you being mean to people and stuff with
I'm
your
being mean?
voice.
Oh shit! What did I say?
Yeah.
All right, BK, it's your turn to talk. I'm not gonna say anything, man.
Yeah, he's frenzy, Jerry. That's why they run away from him.
I like to run on a treadmill
No reply.
going downhill. What does that mean? No reply. Hey, I could point out a couple of you guys need to get on a treadmill. Big Kevin, you block us all. Hey, not you all are not blocked, because if you were blocked, I wouldn't be able to see you. I'm just waiting for my meds to kick in so I could be in a better mood.
Gerry,
Are you at a restaurant, Pete?
Hey, there's your buddy. Hey, Frankie, how come you blocked me, but I let you come on my show? I don't understand that. Don't you
Hey,
think
wait.
you should
I
have a
can
little?
see him now. He
You
unblocked
got
me. He
3
must have
balls.
just
Why
unblocked
don't
me.
you use one of
Hey,
them and let
Gerry.
me come on your show?
I heard something about you the other day.
Really? What'd you hear, Pete?
You're running for the president of the Philippines?
No, not at all, Pete.
No, but
Hey.
I think Frank is.
Pete, are you still? Wait a minute. Are you still? I haven't been to your channel in a while. Are you still doing videos on the Philippines, even though you're in the U.S., or are you doing U.S. videos now?
Look at that, Frank. Nobody's even blocking
not a
you.
lot.
See how nice we are.
Just whenever there's something stupid happens, I'll cover it, like the Terrence thing and the Barry thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So wait a minute. I think I can see Frank now. So he must have just unblocked me because I was blocked today.
This one, love.
This one.
Yeah, I was blocked too, Frank. I can't believe you blocked me, but you come on my channel. Love each other, yeah, but why don't you unblock me and show the love? Because I think that's a little bit cowardly if you block somebody and then you come on my channel and acting like you're somebody.
Which channel are you on right now, Big Kev? Is it the small channel or the big channel?
I'm on the big channel today,
Oh,
but yesterday I was on my other channel.
oh, okay.
I guess Frank is bored, so he come on my channel to try to get.
Wait. If I'm a co-host, I can see your your comments, Frank. But if I go in the chat room, I can't see your comments. Right? Is that how it works, or how does it work?
Maybe as a mod, you can see the comments.
Oh, maybe because I'm on the panel. Maybe I can see the comments. Yeah.
Hey, I am big all the time. Thank you, buddy. Just ask the ladies. Hey, Roberto, say that. I know you could be nice. But what do you mean by girls? Damn, Roberto.
Wow, man, this ain't cool about talking about people's girls now.
Yeah, Roberto, come on now. You know that's not nice.
Well, be nice, Roberto.
Yep. So see that somebody slapped your hand. Who was it? Mark. You got to forgive Mark, Roberto. Mark is a little bit new, so he's kind of quick on the draw.
I just don't get why the guy's got to go around just being a jerk to people.
Well, he's being nice to you right now.
I mean, it's not just me that he picks fight with. He picks fights with a lot of people.
Oh. Hey, there's Mark. He called his girlfriend. Wow.
Yeah, I thought relatives were off limit, but again, some people don't follow the rules apparently.
Follow it, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, women and kids are off limits. Family members. Everybody should take that to note. Oh, he's just trying. Hey, Frank, you don't need to antagonize Roberto because you wouldn't want him to come on over your show because you already blocked him, so you don't need to antagonize people.
So, BK, you got a strike on your channel, huh?
Yeah, played music, sharing.
Can you tell us what music you played?
Yeah, the last video I was playing was Joe Cocker with a little help from my friends.
You're right, Ken. Everybody should get along.
I know. I didn't know that it was a big crime to share some joy and music with friends.
No, I told you it was, and you didn't believe
But
me.
wait, if he's not monetized, he still can't play music. Is that what it is?
Nobody can play music.
I'm not monetized.
If it's copyrighted music, nobody can play it.
But wait a minute. When I played a video. Oh yeah, but I unmonetized it. That's right, automatically. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But you know what, BK? Why don't you, when you play your music, just don't put it on monetized. Just put on not monetized.
Yeah, my channel is not monetized.
You can put it on private though.
Oh yeah, but then nobody sees it, right? Oh yeah, just put it on. Yeah, but It can
If
he
it's
get a strike
live, I'm
during
talking
playing the
Yeah,
about.
music while he's
but
playing the music?
but I have to send links of the private stream to everybody then.
Oh,
No. What I'm talking about when you're live, but when you go offline, and then when everybody try to see it again,
No,
just put it in private for
no,
nobody else can see it.
I delete the video, Danny.
Oh,
I deleted the live video, Danny. I did the live stream after I'm done playing music
okay. So then, how did you get a strike?
because yeah, I was playing that song with little help from my
Kevin Frank
friends.
is just
Okay, but you're not monetized, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
I
You're not
know,
making any
I
money,
know.
right?
defending
Yeah,
himself.
and when I look
Shameless
and when I
ass.
look, wait, when I
Ken,
look
did
to
you just
more.
curse?
When I look to the channel, look, my copyright status is okay, so it's
Okay,
green, and my community guideline status is also green, and
right?
then my live streaming is disabled,
Ah, okay.
and I cannot change that in within 3 months now.
Hmm. I see. Well, yeah. So you just started a second channel.
No, I got already that second channel for a few
Hey,
months.
hey Frank, are you gonna take me off your blacklist, or am I gonna still be blacklist on your channel?
Keep him on a blacklist, Frank. Keep him on a blacklist.
No, because I'll just block Frank, and then he could see what it feels like. Because right now he has free action on my channel, and yeah, be nice, yeah,
Free action.
be
We got
nice to me,
action.
Kevin.
Wait, we got action
No,
on your channel.
I'm almost ready to block you just because you
Damn,
blocked
Kev.
me on your channel.
You're starting to block people for no reason. Come on, Kev.
I don't know. He blocked
It's
he
the
blocked
Well,
me
holiday.
on the
Nice.
first day.
you're
The
being
holiday.
nice. You're being nice, not blocking him.
I
It's the
know that.
holidays.
I'm being nice.
Come on, Kev. It's the holidays, man. Being a Merry Christmas or
Yeah.
Merry,
I
being a
am. That's why he's
joyful,
so.
holiday,
Oh,
whatever.
I didn't block him.
Yeah, block him.
You did that.
That's
Block
all
him
right.
on Black
You know
Friday.
what? I mean, he blocked me. I didn't care. I think I'm blocked on about 3 or 4 channels out there, but I don't even really care. It doesn't matter.
It's
Well,
normal.
hey Ken, that's okay. You don't need to stick up for me. I'm just telling Frank one on one that he should if I'm let him on my channel and have free talk, and he's like walking around laughing and having fun, I should be able to do the same thing.
Damn, Mrs. Heminger just blocked Frank. Oh, he's gonna be pissed off when he comes back in 6 minutes.
5 minutes. Why don't you do the math?
Oh, Hemi.
Hey,
Hemi's going wild with the wrench. Be careful. Holy shit.
pretty soon you're gonna want to have a wrench. Well, I
Ooh.
think you do get a wrench.
Yeah, it looks like I got a wrench.
Yeah, but you don't use it. I mean,
No, the other night we were using it. Remember? We were using it on
what do you say
about
we
a,
for?
about a week ago. Yeah, I was in the chat. There was a bunch of us were using. BK was there. Jedi was there. I think we were using it, man. There was a bunch of trolls in here. It was a lot of work, man. You should have paid us for that night. It was
I
a
do
lot
pay
of
you,
work.
buddy. I say thank you. 'Cause
God
you're my
damn,
buddy.
it was a lot of work.
You're my bestest friend.
Man, I mean,
What's your name again?
my
That was just having some fun with you, Jerry.
holy shit. Mrs. Heminger, that was just a payback. Frank blocked me in Psychosis. We're #1 supporters. Oh, okay. That's just a payback block.
Oh. Yeah, you got to be careful about people doing payback to you.
Payback blocks. Oh, I see.
Because payback is you know, sound like witch.
Yeah, I should block Rain Man just for the hell of it. I really should. Is he lurking around somewhere, Rain Man?
Well,
I should just
he's
block him for
trying
the
to
hell
ask
of it.
me for something. Oh, about Mexican Jew.
Yeah, he's blocked on my channel.
When he be careful. Oh. Yeah, Mexican Jew turned on me. That
Also,
was kind of messed up.
that's not a surprise, Big Kevin.
Hey, Mike Luna just blocked somebody. I didn't even see Mike Luna in the
I didn't
chat.
know Mike Luna was here.
He's just lurking in the background, just blocking and monitoring the chat.
Mike Luna's
Yeah.
being a sniper.
Holy shit. Mike, come on out, wherever you are. Come on, Mike, get in the chat here.
Leave him alone. Hey, Mike Luna said he's not feeling good, so you guys be careful.
I bet he feels better now that he blocked somebody.
You know, I got 37 people. Try not to block too many more people, okay? I mean, put them on timeout. They might get angry.
Oh, no, you know what? I think he timed him out. I don't think he blocked him. I think he timed him out.
He deleted the message.
Oh, he did.
Oh, Mike.
So when you delete a message, does that block him or does that put him on it? Or he just deleted the message. Did he time him out or not?
No, he just got the message.
Oh, okay. So he didn't time him out.
But you get your own show once you learn it for once.
He's on sniper duty. There he is. Holy shit. All right, Mike. Don't go crazy now. Don't abuse the wrench now. You know, he'll take it away from you.
Mike.
The wrench.
Oh, is always pretty nice. What did he say?
They got to start calling Mike Luna the assassin, or the silent assassin. That's a good one, Jedi. He might have a new nickname coming up.
There he is. I didn't know you guys could go visible, like in sniper mode.
Damn, Big Kev, you got snipers in your chat, man.
Well, that's good. They're called friends, okay?
Gerry, when you moving to the Philippines?
Next year, Pete.
I'm gonna be his next door neighbor.
No, you're not.
No, I thought Allo was.
What's that?
I thought you were moving next door to Allo so you could be his role model.
No, not at all.
Fucking front door, bitches. I'm back.
Bob Cooper.
There you go.
Who just let the cat just dragged in here? What the hell is this? How did you get in here, Bob? How'd you get in here, Bob?
Anybody in the house.
I
Bob
love
stuck in
making.
the back door.
Shut the front door, fuckers.
Lock the door.
Yeah,
No more people in. Lock the door.
Please don't call us no more and harass
Gobble,
us.
gobble, gobble. Just swallow me, Kevin.
Isn't that who let you in? That's one thing. Where's Mike Luna?
He's there. He's there. There he is.
No, he must have let somebody in the house. How you doing, Bob? I heard you're gonna be a cannibal tomorrow.
Yeah, baby. It's all that.
Oh no. Oh. You know.
Dude, you want to see some
Hey, Bob, keep it clean, man. My wife is watching this stuff, man.
Damn,
You know,
I'm getting nightmares.
She might get nightmares, man. Keep it clean, Bob.
Well,
I
that'd
think
be
Bob
good
is
about
shaking his head.
Mr. Gerard.
Oh, please.
Oh shit.
Where's you?
Damn, Bob
Where's-
is complaining it's freezing cold and he's sitting there in his t-shirt.
Oh.
What's
Come
that,
on.
Bob?
Bob.
Come on, bitch, get up here. Come here and see the whole wide world. Come on. Yeah.
Oh,
Bob's doing some partying. I
Doing
think
the
Bob's doing some partying.
doing partying without anybody.
Hey,
Dress
dude,
like that. Yeah.
there he is.
But
Yeah.
look at that.
Dude,
The
you should
dog
take-
has gray.
Dude.
The dog has gray hair.
You should take the dog to the Philippines, Bob. That's what you need to
No,
do.
I
man.
tried.
Well, you
Well,
didn't try
you-
too hard.
You know that guy called a gifted
You know what?
curse? He took his dog to the Philippines. He'll tell you how to do it.
Fuck that. You take your dog there, next thing you know, it's got a spigot it up its ass and through its mouth, and they call it a little lechon.
Hey, that tasted pretty good. You
Fuck
seen my
that,
picture, huh?
that dog chichon. That's for sure. Yep. Dog lechon. Yeah. I wouldn't wish that on nobody after what I seen they do to dogs. Oh, but
Hey, dogs is a delicacy in the Philippines.
fucking A's, it's hard to get a good fat one, huh, Kevin?
I don't know. I don't know. I try not to eat too. Hey, there he is. He got away. There's the hot dog.
Wiener.
And I know, hot dog. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. This is the
kiss ass, and it's not even Sunday.
Eve. This is the pre-party.
So where's all the bitches at tonight?
Well, it look like you are one of them, buddy. You just got showing man.
Yeah, we got so many bitches on the panel. They won't even show up.
He must be talking to you guys, Gerry.
Yeah, all the bitches on the panel are scared to see Cooper in face. You know.
What's that?
Bitches,
well, we're kind of
pass the joint, Bob. Pass the joint.
Oh, a joint! Fucking A! I got it. It rained for the first time in 6 years here tonight.
I think you ate the whole bag.
Not yet.
Hey, what's your dog's name, man? What's your dog's name?
I think you just threw the dog. Uh-oh. Why are you making me get up?
Big puff of joint, man.
Whoa, that's a
Big
joint.
joint for you.
You ain't gonna light one up on the air. Don't light. I don't know, man. He might get a strike, dude.
Yeah, light it in the house.
He got a big old roach.
Jerry, YouTube is owned by the lefties, so the lefties doesn't mind the smoke.
Hey, Ben. Hey,
Bob.
Hey, Benjamin, I'll do it for you, brother.
Hey, yeah, Bob, he's gonna eject you, man, if you light that up.
Yeah, that's I can't trust him, you know.
It looks like a cigarette anyway, man.
I don't know what it was, but
so here's my question:
antagonizing them to do it.
Yeah.
So how did we go from a serious conversation about Micronesia to this?
I don't know. We just want to get into a different topic, man. Have some fun.
That's the Big Kevin show. It can turn in any ways.
Well, I just don't want my show to go south, like way south.
Dude, your show is in Antarctica right now.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, it's legal in California. Hey, Big Kev, it's legal in California, so you're all right.
Yeah, but YouTube is like outside of California. Hey, Mark, don't stick up for him. Oh, Yoda's laughing too. Jedi's laughing too. It's not that funny.
Oh, here you go. Look at that. My Philippine Interest is going to probably try to put a strike on your channel. Isn't that something, man? Yeah, he would do some shit like that.
A strike for what?
Yeah, who knows? Frankie will try to put. He's talking about putting a strike on Big Kev's show anytime he can find an opportunity. That's how much of a fucking pussy that guy is. But, you know? Why don't you fucking grow up, Frank? Grow up, man.
Well, like I said, I give him a chance to come on the show and have a good time, but he's gonna wear out his welcome real fast. Oop. See.
Yeah, but I mean, the new rules are pretty straightforward on what is allowed, what's not allowed. Which I'm completely against the new rules, but
doing drugs or doing
they are what they are.
I don't want to find out.
Yeah, you don't want to find out.
And like I said, you can't trust Frank.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Frank.
Well, I don't either, but I know he will get you because he already had like some kind of strike or something, and he'll be
the
happy
thing
to
with
do it on my
the only
channel.
thing with Frank I don't understand is why in the hell he'd want to live in Cebu when he was living in Hawaii.
Hey Brian, how you doing?
Yes, Billy, it is me. It is the real PV.
Plus,
Yeah.
I think he did a whole video on you, Big Kev, that he wants to strike you any which way he can, right, or something like that.
Oh, I think he did something already.
Yeah.
He said something that he'll
I
watch
mean,
my show like a
look at it this
microscope.
way. I have, you know, how many people out there have trying to strike me, and they haven't been able to strike me at all.
Well, no, your channel got taken down. What are you talking about? You had a channel with 2,000 subs.
Yeah,
That
but
got
this
taken
channel,
down. No,
since
not this one.
they have been trying for at least a year trying to try and strike me down.
Well, I think people's objective was to get you out of the Philippines, Pete. They don't care what you do in the States. I don't think. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I still deal with them.
Oh, really?
Oh, don't think that. And by the way, I was back in the States for months before they realized it.
Nah, they kind of knew you were back, dude.
Do what?
They knew you were back. I mean, they probably knew after a couple, 2-3 months or whatever. You know, they kind of knew you were back, right? You still there? I imagine
Yeah,
you're
I'm
busy.
still here.
I'm high.
You're high, BK?
Yeah.
Did you get a contact from Bob?
Oh shit. So what's up, BK? You saw Bob Cooper and it's like, wow, you just went over there and ran over there and just lit one up?
Yeah,
Rolled one
exactly.
up and lit one up?
Oh,
Exactly.
I hope you didn't put your head on his chest.
No. No. I'm sitting there now in the porch.
I never put a strike on. Oh, Brian said, oh, Christ. No, you guys got to quit calling me.
It's probably PV, man.
Hoe is toetless Terry? Allee.
Hello. Well, no, I'm talking about what you put in your mouth.
Yeah, that's deodorant stick. You gotta fucking light it. Make your fucking room smell good.
Bob Cooper. What did he say it was? What did he say it was?
What do you mean a deodorant stick? No, it looked like a cigar or something.
That's what it was. Oh, deodorant stick. I only burn it for a couple seconds because it stinks like fuck.
Well, then see, it's not a deodorant room. It's not. You know what, Bob? You can come back, but don't try to smoke a doobie.
No, I fucking only took a couple seconds.
Here's the thing about YouTube with these guys in general.
It
Everybody
does.
needs to grow the fuck up.
Well, you don't know what gout is, I guess.
He might just be rolling his own cigarettes, man.
Get your room up, get your carpets live, fucking.
A lot of
Why
these guys,
you have gout now?
they just act like stupid idiots when they get on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called, there's some fucking dermatitis fucking name for it. At the bottom of your foot's about rotten. You know, where it's supposed to be pink on the meat. You know, your pads, your foot pads.
yeah.
If I showed you my feet, you'd see 1/4 inch scales all over the bottom of them because it's fucking rotten.
Huh?
And it stinks up my fucking room. My mom said, shut the fucking door. You're killing everybody. And it fucking gout stinks, dude. So that was my fucking deodorant stick got lit. And
Well, don't play because there's like Frank is out there trying to. Frank would have an opportunity to try to screw my channel over. So
oh really? Oh, well, I was
yeah. All right, tell your mom happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Bob. Everybody's live too. Everybody said happy Thanksgiving. Call Frank later. All right, bye. Frankie's gonna call you up later. Gerry. Yeah. That was a funny joke, but some people could take it in the wrong way, and you don't want to give them excuses. If you're not doing anything, no reason to. Yeah, no reason to is right, but like I said, there's people out there that will take advantage to do something.
Yeah, I mean, I just, the new rule system sucks, but you have to follow it.
Yeah. Well, rules are rules. So hey Frank, I didn't know you knew Brian Philly in the Philippines.
And it is what it is. Old man with bipolar. I think all old men have bipolar.
I think Hemi's got a problem with Frank. I wonder how far that goes back.
Oh, everybody got a problem with Frank.
Here's the only thing about Frank that I don't understand.
Frank's got to chill out, man.
Here's the thing I don't understand about the guy. What? Why in the hell would you leave Hilo, Hawaii to go to Cebu?
Because he got a love in Cebu. He found.
Dude, you're living on the big island in Hawaii.
45 people. Appreciate you guys.
So maybe he's tired of living in Hawaii and just wanted something different. There's nothing wrong with that, Pete.
So you're going to downgrade to Cebu?
Well, I'm going from Chicago to Dumaguete. So you're going to look bad at that? You think that's a downplay? You think it's
well, anything's an upgrade from Chicago.
Yeah, you would say something like that. You should take a stroll here to Chicago. Oh, wait, it's wintertime. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a conservative. You respect that.
Wait, yeah, you can't come up here, Pete. It's too cold, man. It's a wintertime. So, Pete.
No, I mean, it just doesn't make sense for someone that it seems like he had everything made in Hawaii.
Frank wants to get laid rather than
cheap rent, living with his brother. He had a vehicle there. He had everything he needed in Hawaii to just say screw it all and go to the Philippines just to chase ass.
Oh, well, and now he found one, and now
he got it. So he got some ass. So there you go. I guess, whatever he decided to do, he followed up on it, and, I don't know. People, maybe got tired of, people get tired of living where they're living at, man. They want to move to somewhere different. There are people from California moving out to the Philippines. People from New York moving out to the Philippines. People from Texas moving to the Philippines. I mean, come on.
And let me tell you what I hear all the time from people that move to the Philippines.
What do you hear?
It's not what I thought it was. I'm going home.
Well, you know what? But there's for every one that goes home, there's probably 10 that probably stay. I mean, there's a lot of people that stay.
No,
in the
there's not.
Philippines.
No, there's not.
Well, I
That's not
mean,
very nice, Frank.
well, you know what, Pete? You got to be the kind of guy, living in a foreign country is not for everybody. And there are a lot of guys that maybe went to the Philippines for the first time, and it's the first time they've been out of the country. And yeah, of course, they probably had shell shocked. They were not accustomed to something like that. And they went back home. That's normal. It's not just the Philippines. There are people that go to certain countries in Western Europe. They go there and they want to come back home. It's living in a foreign country is not for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
Andy wants to go back to Brazil.
It's not just about the
get-
Philippines. It's not. It's any foreign country.
I hear stories all the time about, and I get emails still to this day
What's going on, Mark?
about
What's happening, brother?
people in the Philippines that have gotten screwed,
Oh,
lost
that's
all their.
normal.
Well, that happens. Yeah, of course. If you don't do your homework and you act like an idiot, or you just don't watch what you do, or befriend the wrong people, of course, there's 1,000 pitfalls when you get to the Philippines. It's up to you to not fall into these pitfalls. I mean, and
I
that's
was
any
in a
foreign country. It's not just the Philippines.
I was in a
It's any
spiral.
Well,
Forget
yeah,
about
but you made it. Well, yeah, but some of that was your fault. Is that correct, Victor?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Of
just
course.
because I didn't know a lot of, I didn't know a lot of things, but I mean, you could have told me something.
Well, no, you were out there way before me. You got more experience in the Philippines than I do. What are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
know on what not to do.
I mean, I'm not your daddy or anything like that, you know.
So let me ask you a question, Gerry.
What's that?
Thanks, buddy.
When you live in Chicago, how many brownouts you have a week?
I don't have any, but I don't have a problem with brownouts, dude. If a brownout occurs, you deal with it. Maybe depending how long the brownout's going to be, I don't know. Maybe you go down to the fucking mall, you pull out some fucking candles, you just do what you got to do. You have to adapt to the situation. Don't be all, oh fuck, I had a brownout. Oh, I can't deal with this. I'm going back home. Fuck all that. We all know that the Philippines is going to be totally different than the U.S. We know that. If you don't know that before you went to the Philippines, then you're just a plain idiot. Not you in general. See what I'm saying? I mean, no, but that's the way I look at people. If you don't know before you went to the Philippines that the Philippines is totally different than the U.S., then you're an idiot.
I had bad luck.
No, you brought the bad luck onto yourself, plain and simple.
Well, I did that.
Right? You indulge in the liquor, you indulge in the women, you do whatever. You fell into the pitfalls. And a lot of these guys do. That's their problem. Don't blame somebody else for your mistakes, and not you in general, but for you to
Here, that this idea that so many vloggers sit out there and come to the Philippines, it's perfect.
But hey, let me answer Philly in the Philippines question. Hey, Philly, I only go out there part-time basis, brother. I've been out there since 2014, 10 times. I've never dealt with a brownout. And if I did, it's not a big fucking deal. The Philippines is not my first third world country I've been to. And the Philippines is not my first foreign country that I've been to. Dude, I've been traveling around backpacking in my 20s. So just to answer your question in case you didn't know.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me correct something. The Philippines is not a third world country. It never has been.
Right.
It's a second world country.
Well, you know what? Hey, I don't have a problem with the Philippines from what I've seen so far. And I understand people say, well, you haven't lived out there yet. And I don't anticipate having a problem living there. I already know what to expect when I get to the Philippines. It's not, it doesn't have all the comforts of home, but I'm not looking for all the comforts of the United States. I'm not looking for that. That's the reason I'm moving to the Philippines.
What are you looking for,
Jim? Mrs. Heminger, I've been to Cairo, Egypt, Senegal, Morocco. So again, not a big deal. Philippines is not a big deal to me, man. You just gotta adapt. Whatever country you go to, you gotta adapt. There's countries in the first world countries that people have a hard time.
What is a first world country as an ally of the United States? What is a second world country as an ally of the
I don't give a
USSR?
fuck who's an ally or who's not an ally to the
No,
United
no,
States. I
I'm
really don't give
explaining
two
what a
shits.
first, second, and third world
Gerry,
country is.
calm down, buddy.
Oh no, it's cool. I'm really calmed down. What's interesting is, Pete, you're way off the subject. It doesn't matter if you go to a first world country, second world country, or third world country. People are going to have problems. They don't just have problems in third world countries. There's people that I've met that had problems in first world countries, first world foreign countries. See what I mean? So it's not just about people having a problem in a third world country. And I've mentioned this before. Personally, some of you guys think that Philippines is a third world country. I think it's a second world country. I mean, I've been to countries where people are starving in the streets. That's a third world country.
Well, here's the point I was trying to make, Jerry, before you jumped off onto this
Right?
wild rabbit trail.
Right?
Is a
Yeah.
lot of people on YouTube
That's true, Ken.
want to try and almost sell moving to the Philippines like they're a fucking salesman.
Hey,
You know what?
did I hear you
The
say
Philippines is what
F-word?
you make out of it, Pete. The Philippines is what you make out of it. It's up to you.
Instead of telling people honestly, you know what? The Philippines is this, but it is also this.
There's a lot of people that say both sides of the story. There's people that gives it the negative and the positive aspects of the Philippines.
Well, I
There
could
are.
do that right now.
Just
Believe that.
That's what frustrates me is people aren't straightforward with.
but you're straight up negative on the Philippines. On your videos, Pete, I've never seen you say anything good about the Philippines.
Oh no,
I'm gonna be honest
I've
with
said,
you. No,
especially early on, I was
I've
very
never.
positive
Well, you
about
know
the
what?
Philippines.
I've never heard you say anything good about the Philippines. You're totally negative, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I didn't hear your videos early on, but the last 3 or 4 years of watching some of your stuff, you never said anything good about the Philippines, man. You just brought the negative. From what I recall, you know.
Well, then you didn't watch them all.
Well, I mean, everything I watched since 2014 was pretty negative, dude.
Well, the fact of the matter is the Philippines is a fucked up place.
Well, again, it's a fucked up place, and some of us want to live in a fucked up place. That's the whole aspect of it. That's the challenge. That's the challenge, Pete.
That I mean, there's
Who's the name of
and
this
I
guy?
mean the Philippines was a great place back when it was back when GMA was president, but when Aquino took over, it went to shit.
46
Yeah, most
Watson.
likely it did. Yeah, okay,
Shit,
probably.
that's
But look, you're a
I'll be
foreigner.
back. I'll be
Look,
back, guys.
You're a foreigner, dude. If you go to the Philippines, you probably want to up your standard a little bit. Don't live like a Filipino. You know what I mean? So you up your standard a little bit. I'm going to the Philippines to live better than what I'm doing in the United States. That's the way I look at it. So if you're gonna go live in the Philippines and you're gonna live in a shack or whatever, well, no, I'm not going there to live in a shack. You know, I'm not doing that. I mean, look, the minute we step off the plane in the Philippines, we're probably richer than 80% of the people that run around the Philippines.
Yeah.
If you don't have any money, don't even bother going to the Philippines, man. If you can't afford it. If you're not knocking down minimum 1,500 a month, if you're not knocking down 1,500 a month, you shouldn't even be in the Philippines.
Well, you should be having at least 1,500 a month.
Yeah. I mean,
on
people
a regular basis.
Well, you should, and you should have some backup money. That's the problem. A lot of people that go to the Philippines don't plan properly, and then fuck it. Then all of a sudden they run out of money, their attitudes change, and they run back home. That's what it is.
$1,000 for backup, just for in case.
$1,000 for backup, that's peanuts. You better have more than that for backup, I tell you that.
Well, I'm talking about backup for an airplane ticket to get out.
Oh yeah, an airplane ticket to get out. Yeah, but you got to have more money than that, man. Look, I'm well aware that the Philippines is a different country. It's a different lifestyle, but there's a lot of benefits. And the way I look at it, there's a lot of positives. The people are a lot friendlier. It's a lot livelier.
That's 5K in the bank.
You know.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter, listen to this chat shit. Oh, some girl's talking to you, Peter.
Hey, what's that? Is that what are you in the restaurant, Pete? Was that from his?
Oh, it's not me. Maybe BK.
Oh, is that BK?
What? No, I had my headset on.
You got the TV on?
No, I had my headset on, so no sound can.
Yeah, even Ed Lippert says, you got to have some backup money in case you get sick. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen to you in the Philippines, man. You got to have some money. You got to have some backup money. But also, I think personally, I think you got to be if you got the right wife or the right girlfriend, that's going to help you out a lot, man. If you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, then you kind of fucked. It's plain and simple,
Hey, bend over. What's this? Oh, Peter. Oh man, I can't have you do that.
Yeah, that ain't cool. Yeah, 1350 is good. Again, that's a good. It's not bad, but again, you got to have some backup money,
Yeah, yeah. Well, that'd be good if you had constantly that much money. Like I said, I when I was there, I was king Arab, and then I dwindled down to.
Here's the bottom line: the only reason to be in the Philippines,
right? For you
is to
not for
chase
us.
ass.
Wow.
Is
Pete, come on, man.
bottom line. What does
that's
the
it. That's the only
have
reason.
to offer besides cheap ass that Hawaii doesn't? Nothing.
Okay, well, let's see. Cheap cost of living is one. Okay, if you're
Cheap
a drinker,
cost of living?
wait, cheap
Are you
cost of living.
serious?
I think it is. I think it's cheap. I don't even worry about money when I'm there. I think it's extremely cheap. What are you talking about, dude? We're not talking about eating burgers at Chili's every day and paying 50, 60 bucks a pop.
Wait.
The food is much cheaper.
The cost of living per quality.
The cost of living. Wait a minute. The cost of living in the Philippines
versus quality of living is high in the Philippines.
The cost of living in the Philippines is a lot cheaper than the cost of living in the United States.
You didn't hear what I just said.
No, I heard exactly what you said, and I can take the same standard of living, like in a gated community, a nice one-bedroom condo, pool, and everything. $500 a month. You're not going to get that here in the States, plain and simple.
And you know what? When you open your door, the doorknob comes off the door when you open it.
What are you talking about? Everywhere. I mean, every place I've ever stayed, I have never had a problem. I didn't stay in place that had cockroaches or bugs.
I go to close the door and my hand goes through the little.
Yeah, but where were you living, dude? Where were you living? In a place like $50 a month or something like that? I mean, seriously, where were you living? I've never witnessed. I didn't stay in places like that. Everywhere I stayed at was fucking great, very comfortable. I mean, I just don't get it, Pete. The cost of living is much cheaper in the Philippines than it is in the United States, and it's up to you. You get better quality.
Well, you also have the preference.
Look, man, my cost of living here right now for my wife and I, health insurance and everything, it's probably somewhere around about $1,500 to $1,700 a month. Shit, man, I can live much better than that in the Philippines on $1,700 a month.
You're also talking Chicago.
Well, in U.S. in general is expensive, dude. I mean, anywhere you live in the United States, you got to buy health insurance. If most companies don't provide that, unless you're military, then you got free health insurance, right? Through the VA. But in general, if you're not in the military, you got to buy your own health insurance. You got to buy food. You got to get an apartment or a house, buy a house. You know what it is to get a mortgage? I mean, come on, Pete. I'm gonna be honest with you. Brian. You're not living like a typical American. You know that, right? I mean, I'm just being straight up with you.
Okay.
I'm not here to offend you or anything, but you know you're not living like an American. An American lives in a house or an apartment.
I'm in North
You know,
Dakota. and it's-
you don't have a family, so again, you don't have somebody that you're taking care of. You don't have to buy them health insurance. I mean, there's a lot of things that you don't even see, Pete, that you don't have to deal with that the average American has to deal with. I mean, no offense intended, but I mean, let's be real here. The true cost of living in the United States is very expensive, and if you're not knocking down 60,000 a year, you ain't living in the U.S. You ain't doing shit in the U.S. if you're not knocking down 60K and you got a family, man.
And here's the other thing. You want to talk about health care,
Right?
and you want to be honest?
Mike, that's
The
take home.
Philippines doesn't even touch the U.S. system.
If you have private health insurance and you go to a private hospital, I think it's better than going to a public hospital. Is that correct?
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
I mean, didn't you go to a
That
private
was-
hospital when you were there? Every time you had a seizure
Yes,
or
I
whatever?
did. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you very straightforward.
What?
Okay. The U.S. medical care is a million times
But
better.
I understand that. But first of all, it's up to you to keep your health together. So don't be out there fucking drinking sodas, fucking eating burgers all day long, fucking eating pork all day long. So it's up to you to take care of your health. I'm not looking at health insurance saying, oh, I'm not looking at the health system and saying, hey, I'm going to the hospital for sure. I'm trying to avoid going to the hospital. You understand what I'm saying? Now, eventually, yeah, maybe I'll have to go to the hospital for something, but I'm trying to minimize the risk of me going to the hospital by eating better. Don't fucking
Pretty good,
smoke.
Yoda.
Yeah,
Don't
but
be
you gotta
drinking too
understand
much.
something.
I mean, it's up to you,
Here's
brother.
what you're missing. Most
Right.
guys moving over there are in poor health.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. I'm not looking at those guys living there. I'm looking at me. See, I don't give a
Exactly.
shit what people do when they're there. That's their business. So if they want to abuse their bodies, of course they're going to have some good health insurance. They better get their ass back to the States. But, I don't care. So I'm taking care of myself, and I'm looking at my situation when I move there. Health insurance is not, I'm going to get it, but it's not a big deal for me because I already know what kind of health I'm in. You understand what I'm saying? So that's you have to look at things like that. I'm looking a few steps ahead, man. Most people don't do that. So you can't say, well, the health insurance bad and this is bad, that's bad. Well, yeah, if you need all these services, then maybe you shouldn't be in the Philippines. But think about it. I mean, I
if you
need all these
that,
services.
you shouldn't go to the Philippines because
Right. I mean, if you're sick or if you're
Now look
always
at it
sick
this
and this
way.
and that.
That was actually the reason that I came back stateside was health,
Is what? Your health?
the health.
Well, but also you were having a tough time living there, right? I mean, look, you had a
I was
limited
going through
budget.
some stuff, but that would all eventually figure it all out. I would have figured it all out.
But I think that may have been the main probably factor why you came back. But you're also having some financial situation there, financial
But my
problems,
health
right?
wasn't a big issue.
Right, but it was a combination of things. See, it's not one thing that's going to knock you out of the Philippines, Pete. It's going to be probably
but
a
it was
few
mainly
things.
my health. My health
Right,
was
right.
the acute.
Right. So then you need to get back to the States. See, but I'm not in the
And-
same situation as you are.
And
or
if I would have been able to get care
everything's
that I
giving you
needed
guys.
there, I was past anything they could do there. There's a reason that the elite in the Philippines fly to the States to get medical care.
Right, because they need it. Think about it. I'm not saying that the Filipinos are healthy people. I mean, they eat a lot of pork. They eat a lot of fried foods. Look, we don't eat like that. Even my wife doesn't even cook like a Filipino. You understand what I'm saying? So, look, health, how you eat is very important on the last 20 or 30 years of your life. When we're younger, we can eat all kinds of junk, man. I didn't even eat garbage. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't even, how when you were a kid, everybody's drinking Coke, Coca-Cola, Pepsi was a big, I didn't even drink any of that garbage, man.
Yeah, I didn't have that when I was young.
Yeah, I didn't even drink any of that shit. Thank God. I mean, but again, look, the Philippines is not for everybody.
But I like it now, though.
Coca-Cola, yeah, once in a while I wouldn't mind having a soda, but hey, I don't, not every day, of course not.
Yeah.
So again, everybody, Pete, everybody's in a different situation. Look, for your situation, maybe the Philippines doesn't suit you, and that's cool. But for me, it's got everything I need. That's for sure.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is this is not
Okay,
just you,
Roger.
but a lot of these guys get on here and almost like become salesmen for
No,
real.
not really. Hang on. I wanna answer a
Hey,
question in the
Josephine.
audience.
And
No,
here's what
hey,
I'm saying.
hey,
What people should be saying, if you
Right.
have a health emergency,
right.
they need to be told you're gonna fucking die.
Well, yeah, and you may die. Of course, there's no nine. Do they implement 911 yet in the Philippines? And even then, I'm sure it's probably not going to get to you, depending which
You
island
go to
you're
most
on.
hospitals in the Philippines, they're gonna say, how much cash do you have?
Well, yeah, I mean, look, man. Like
Hey,
I
there you
say,
are, Mike.
if you're in bad
Welcome back.
health, yeah, you're not going to be. You shouldn't be hanging out in the Philippines. I agree with that.
Mike Luna
That's my
came back
point.
from camouflage.
Anyways,
It is what it is, Pete. You know.
that's my point. I just get really tired of seeing these guys, specifically Henry, that thinks the Philippines is perfect and it's
I like Henry.
Well, no, I think Henry also shows the negative side of the Philippines. He doesn't just show the positive side. And I tell you what, after I move there, I'm going to start writing down the negative aspects of the Philippines, and I'll do a video just for you on the negatives of the Philippines. How about that? And I'm going to be doing videos like that anyway. So look, it's not for everybody, man. Yeah, that's it.
no. I should go back and if I ever make it back over there, which I'm sure I will. I'm just gonna go to Demageddon and pretend that everything's perfect and visit all the lady bars and
He was gonna say
call
lady
myself
boys.
Henry.
Lady boys, yeah.
You were going to say lady boys, weren't you, Pete?
Anyways,
Come on, Pete, say it.
you know,
Hey,
um,
you could get
now
tricked by a lady boy.
Hey, somebody said a comment in the chat about their health got better when they moved to the Philippines, and that's true, man. That
Well,
hot weather.
I lost a lot of weight when
Did you?
I went
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I met a guy when I was out there. The guy had high blood pressure, diabetes. Man, it's been out there, I think, over almost a year. All that shit's gone, man. So again, and what's funny is one of the first things my wife said when she came to the States. She goes, "Man, I can't sweat here. It's too fucking cold." I go,
Oh,
"Yeah, it's a
oh.
cold weather climate, even in the summer. I mean, it's again." So she noticed that right away.
Yeah, like I said, I lost a lot of weight when I was in the Philippines. I melted, and my health, everything got better. My knees got better.
well,
I come
all I
back
can
to
tell
the
you, all I
U.S.
can
and
tell you
boom.
is when I came back to the States, I spent 3 weeks in the hospital,
Hey, Mike,
and
calm down
after
now.
that, I've gotten to feeling 100% better ever since.
Damn. Who just got Roberto? What happened?
It wasn't me.
I'm far more healthy in the
All right,
States than I was over there the last
sure.
few months.
What did Roberto had to say? That was so funny. Forget.
Nah, it's cool. Hey, everybody's got their own opinion about the Philippines.
I love the Philippines, even though I have everybody knows I was almost killed there. I would go back in a moment, but
Man,
mostly 'cause my
yeah,
daughters are there.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a great place to visit. Don't get me wrong. I think the Philippines is an amazing place to visit.
And live. I'll
Go
go
to
back
Boracay, go up to
anytime.
Banaue, go to Coron, go to Coolio, go to uh,
Iloilo.
Iloilo. Check out, spend a couple weeks, spend a month there, and get out. I think it's about a 30 days in and out.
Well, you
see
can
the
travel to all
country.
the islands. How many islands are there? Spend a
No,
month
for
on each
real.
island.
7,000 islands,
I'm
Pete. Come
all
on, try a
for.
different
I think the
island.
Philippines is a great place to spend about 30 days because that's all they give you. That's all immigration will give you is 30 days.
Well, no, you can hang out longer. You can just, well, I mean, for some of you guys, for you guys that aren't married, you just get a visa. And for us that are
I didn't
married,
use no
you
visa.
know,
But
we
no,
don't need a visa.
it's good for about 30 days, and then you
Mine
go
was good.
home or you go to a new country.
Well, then,
I
yeah,
just
but
don't think
how many years did you spend there, Pete? How many years?
too many.
So why did you stay there that long if you hated it?
No, I'm just saying it's a good place to visit. It's not a good place to live.
No, I understand, but you weren't a visitor. You were actually a resident there for many years. Why
And
did you stay
I'm
that
speaking
long?
from that experience that the
Oh,
challenges there
hmm. Oh, okay. All right. So it
because
took
of
you
the
6 years.
challenges there.
It took you like 6 or 7 years to figure out that you didn't like it there or something, or that you
No,
don't want
no,
to go there.
there were some challenges, and
Yeah.
the fact of
Well,
the matter is it's
mhm.
not the best situation.
For you,
Um, for a lot of people, that this Philippines is an ideal retirement situation. I mean, look, we're going to watch Mike Casson die in the Philippines because he thinks he would rather die in the Philippines than live in America.
well,
Stupid.
Well, that's his thinking.
that's it.
And if
That's
that's
his.
what he wants to
That's the way
do,
he wants to
let him
go. I'm
do it.
gonna die in the Philippines. I'll most likely die in the Philippines. I'm not coming back. When I leave the States, man, I'm not coming back to the States. If things
That's
So
don't
what I
if
work
you
out,
have
thought
a
too.
heart attack and they tell you to get to the States, you're going to say, screw you, I'm dying.
no, I got health
Well,
insurance. I just walk into a private hospital there. If they save me, it's cool. If I die, I die. If it's your time to go, brother, you go. I don't care if you're going to be in
yeah.
the States, if you're going to be in the Philippines. If it's your time to die, you will die. I don't
And
look
Well,
at
health
I
it
tell
that
you
care
way.
is
what,
good there.
I can tell you what, in the second week of January, they
Uh-huh.
told me, they gave me basically, they said, you either need to get stateside or it's not looking good. You
Who
know what
the
I
doctors
said?
over there told you that?
Get me stateside.
Okay, well then that's what you do. And if I get to that point, and I may one day get to that point, and if they say, hey, you may have to go back to the States to get some stuff done or whatever, then I'll make that decision then. But until then, I'm not going to think about it. I don't think about that shit. I'm just going to go to the Philippines, enjoy my life, and that's what I'm going there for, and retire. I'm coming on retirement next year. I worked too hard. I worked
Yeah.
40. I've been paying taxes since 1973, man. So I'm about due to retire. It's time for me to retire, plain and simple, you know.
Mhm.
And if it doesn't work out for me in the Philippines, I got another place to go. I can go to France. There's other countries I can live in. So
Oh,
it's
don't go
Hey,
not
to
a big
France,
Jedi,
deal.
please.
let me just say this. A lot of people have that
Jedi
opinion.
and I gonna go to the
A
Philippines
lot of
together.
people have that opinion, but I'll tell you something. A
Uh-huh.
lot of people, once they leave the States, they
Yeah.
realize how much that they miss being home.
I ain't gonna miss shit about the States. I'll tell you
Live
that
to
right
100.
now.
No, I'm serious. Once you've
Right.
been out
Oh,
a
and I'm
while,
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. And that's probably true. I'm sure. I don't anticipate missing anything in the United States. It has
like for
changed.
example, the first time you order something and have it sent in the mail and it doesn't get there, you'll be
It's not a big deal, dude, but that's the whole point. You don't bring your
You
Western
can almost get
mentality.
everything in the
Yeah, don't
Philippines.
bring your Western mentality to the Philippines. I mean, that's one of the first mistakes a lot of people do.
expecting
Don't
the
Don't
bend
bring.
post
the
office
wrist
to work is
to
not a
John
Western
Doe.
mentality, though.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, don't get bent out of shape. If it doesn't get to you, it doesn't get to you. That's it. That's so what? It's not a big deal. If I don't get a piece of mail or I don't get this, it happens. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do, right? So don't freak out about it.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't freak out about it. That's
You just gotta
trivial
change
shit.
your way of living,
That
your
well,
way
that
of thinking when you get
right.
there. You already know that.
Yeah, you got to change your way of thinking. Don't be freaking out about stuff, man. Okay.
By the way, use Johnny Air.
What's that? Well, that's
Use
yeah. That's I'm gonna be using Johnny Air, and I also got a traveling mailbox here that I just signed up for, so I'm already testing it. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I got that. Actually, Pete, that was one good piece of information I got from your website, your video on Johnny Air a few years back. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, use Johnny Air.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully hopefully it'll be fine. I don't know. I've never used them yet, but I'll try them.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Are they pretty good? Did you send it out in New York or San Francisco, or does it matter?
I always use New York because that's
New
their
York?
main one.
Yeah, I hear they're good. So again, LBC's good here. So initially, when we
Yeah,
send a few things,
they're
we'll
about
ship
the
it to
same,
LBC. Yeah,
from what I understand.
yeah.
Yeah, the post office. It's called Phil Still for a reason.
Well, yeah, and also, like when we send mail, I got a traveling mailbox here, and what I'm going to do is, what's nice about this mailbox is I can read all my mail online. I can shred it. I can even send it. But when I have the mail sent, I'll just send it to Johnny Air, and then they'll ship it out to their Makati
Mike,
office, and I'll pick it up.
So wait, is this true? He says you're gonna Johnny Air condoms and blow up dolls.
Hemi's a nut.
Hey, Roberto, happy Thanksgiving, man.
Wow, big Kev.
Hey, I'm a nice guy. Never forget. Oh, what? Thunder, shut up. Hey, that's not very nice. That's your countryman, Kiwi Mike. Why you talk that way to a fellow countryman?
He always talk that way to a fellow countryman.
Well, he's close to your country, next door neighbor.
Yeah, no, the only thing I think is what I think, Jerry, is I think you've got everything figured out mentally.
Not everything, but it's getting
But
there.
let me tell you something. This is something I learned a long time ago. I had everything visualized until I got hit in the face.
No thanks. Be careful. Well, you don't want. What do you mean, no thanks?
You try to plan as best as you can before you go, but you're going to have to, how should I say, you're going to have to change your plan a little bit, modify your plan and stuff like that when you get to the Philippines. So again, nothing's set in stone, right?
That's
And you
right.
also need to be aware of the security vacuum that's happening.
I'm not worried about the fucking security there. Fuck, you know what? Since 2014, I've done I've done 9 trips and I've never felt in danger ever.
And you better be worried.
And I've been all over Manila. I've been to Cebu, Bohol. Let's see, Dumaguete. I don't know. So far, I have no issues with that. Look,
Well,
if you're going to be hanging out at night, drinking and this and that, hanging out in the wrong places, of course, there's going to be some security risk. But that's not me. Right? I had no issues in Ermita, brother. No issues in Ermita. No issues in
the reason I
Malate.
say that is people become more desperate for money. Their robberies are going to increase.
Well, look, I'm not going to be walking around with a fucking Rolex watch and fucking jewelry all over me. Okay,
you'll buy it on.
I'm going to be dressing down, brother.
You'll go buy the fake ones on Pedro Gil.
He's gonna walk buck naked and nobody will attack him.
Hey, Philly. Hey, Brian. I totally understand. There's a big difference from visiting to living in PI. Hey, totally understand, brother. I agree. But again, it's not my first rodeo, and I'm just basically, things can happen. People try to, there's been a couple times people try to scam me and this and that, and you just have to be aware of it. And my wife, she's pretty good at letting me know if things are going down and stuff like that.
Yeah, at least you got somebody to help you out.
Yeah, my wife is good about that. I mean, she's been, again, she's lived in Manila for 10 years. She's pretty streetwise and stuff like that. So, yeah, things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. I'm not saying it's all, roses and things are going to be all, hunky-dory and all that. Of course, things are going to happen.
But when it happens, then you worry about it. But don't worry.
I don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't worry about it till it actually happens. I mean, I'm well aware of my surroundings when I go somewhere, but I'm not all freaked out and shit like that. I'm not all nervous and stuff like that. I just deal with it, man. If it comes up, I deal with it. That's all. Just don't. I don't know, man. It's never been an issue to all the countries I've ever traveled to. It's never been an issue. Never. So, I guess maybe I've been lucky so far, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete. So, you know, again, hey, man, hopefully your health gets better. And,
Yeah, no, I mean, but that's the main
Yep.
thing I was talking. I mean, and I'm not really aiming at you. I just think in
oh, no, that's
general,
cool. Look, man, you got your
there's a
opinions.
lot of BS going around, and a lot of it does come out of Henry, but he's not the only one that does this. It's
Well,
all
Henry makes sense once in a
Yeah, I've
while.
had no. I had no. I've got some. Look, man. When I first started watching videos, it was back in 2014, and I was watching Henry and Ned's videos, and then believe it or not, I was watching the Brian's videos, Philly in the Philippines, when he came on the scene around 2016, and I didn't even watch Pop 65Z. Believe it or not, he was there way before them guys. So there's the three guys. Once in a while, I'd watch My Philippine Journey, but I wasn't really into the, into watching, into all his travel stuff. I was more into information. So far, I haven't really made very many mistakes going to the Philippines,
I have.
and hopefully I'll keep it that way. That's it. I mean, I don't even really look at too many people's videos anymore. There's a few few channels I look at,
But
and
my
just more for information, man. And hopefully,
evidently
everybody.
you're on my channel, so that
But
means you
yeah,
pay
this is
attention.
entertainment. This is
What?
entertainment. Some
That's
form of
messed
entertainment.
Yeah.
up,
I'm
man.
still trying to figure out what kind of entertainment this is, but
I don't know, but it's some good. You haven't I got 48 people watching, so evidently
Okay,
somebody's
hold
having a
on.
good time.
Let me say something. Jedi, you said the U.S. is unsafe. That's nonsense. Um, St. Louis is unsafe right now. Detroit is a clusterfuck, but that's because Gerry's there, and in Detroit. But besides that, mainly St. Louis, and that's because of the Black Lives Matter nonsense. The U.S. is overall quite safe. If you have any problems, the U.S. you will have a police officer there within minutes. In the Philippines, you call the police; they'll show up in about 30 minutes if you're still alive.
yeah, you can't really rely on the cops. It's not, again, like I say, keep your U.S. mentality at home. Uh, don't bring your U.S. mentality to the Philippines. That's all I can say, man. Right? I mean, that's plain and simple. Don't rely on the cops. The cops probably will rip you off. So I don't even want to rely on the
The
cops.
police in the
Hey, man.
Philippines. Here's the deal: the police in the Philippines are there before the crime, during the crime, after the crime, and they're doing the crime.
And they're doing the crime, right? So again, yeah, it's totally different, man. I'm aware of that.
No,
Yeah.
but all joking aside, Gerry, I'm not. I do see some positives in the Philippines.
There's a lot of positive things in the Philippines.
I do see some positives. I'm slowly coming back around. It's just
Well, you're going to be going back, I bet.
that last year took me was a pretty hard year for me over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, you have to do what you have to do. You have to come back to the U.S. You come back to the U.S. I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah, no, I'm not even talking about my medical stuff. I'm just talking about just just what it is what it is. But it was just a frustrating.
Well, but I think also, Pete, when you directed your channel to be a channel where you're gonna make views and subs off of how should I say, kind of bad mouthing the country and all that, that kind of got you in some hot water with a bunch of people. Look, freedom of
Are you
speech. I
talking about the
understand.
Philippine country or what
Yeah, in
country?
the Philippines. Well, I mean, I think your model on your first channel, Pete, about the way you
He
went
had
about
lots
to
of
get subs.
channels.
Well, the one that had 2,000 subs or something. Is that the biggest channel you had, right? Is that the only one, the main one? Pete, you still
I know
there?
which one you're talking about, but
Yeah,
yeah,
your
go
main
ahead.
channel, whatever. I don't know. Did you have a bunch of other channels? I know you had the main channel. I mean, when you took that model of, using negative stuff about the Philippines to attract views and all that kind of stuff, or I don't think that was a good way to go, man. And I think that you brought a lot of problems onto yourself. I know you're gonna say free speech and all that shit. Yeah,
No,
okay.
I'm not. But
You
here's
know.
what I'm going to say. Who else would talk about that side of the Philippines?
Well, look, man. There's certain things. I mean, I get it's up to you. You do what you want with your channel, but there's certain things you want to bring certain kind of attraction to your channel. You're gonna bring negative attraction. People are gonna come after you for saying shit like that. Now, look, some of the stuff.
Hey, you guys,
I
we got
agree with.
52 people. Thank you, guys.
And some of the other stuff I probably wouldn't agree with, but I think you went a little overboard on that, and that probably brought some problems to you, man. I mean, I know you may not agree. You may not agree, and
I'm
that's
just
cool. That's
saying, some of the stuff. No, that there were some points there were some videos that I probably crossed some lines. One specific video that I wish I wouldn't have done.
Well, I think there was more than one, but I'm not going to go over all the subjects and all that.
There's
That's
one
not the whole
specific
topic.
one that
Oh.
I wish I wouldn't have done, and I have publicly said I wish I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Well, it happened.
That's the only one I can really think of that I was really.
I think there was more than one, but anyway, that's
there's
just
only one that I really
okay.
feel like crossed the line.
Yeah.
And that was the one where I took a shot.
All right, General.
Where I took a shot at.
Coming. Have a good day.
But yeah, no, that was other than that. Let me check this.
Happy Thanksgiving, but
no,
you,
Phil,
but for us it'll be tomorrow.
I've never really had a problem with your videos. I mean, yeah, you hang out in Angeles and hook up with bar girls, but besides that,
yeah,
hey,
that's
Jedi,
not cool. See right there,
me, okay?
Look, man, hang it, Pete. Now that's not cool what you just did. See,
stay off my chop line.
This is the reason why people fuck with you, Pete. Because of shit, because of stuff like you just said. The guy's married. He's not chasing bar girls. I mean, give the guy a break, man. You know what I'm saying? Why did you just jump on this shit? and then you wonder why people mess with you, Pete. Serious? Really? So anything you got coming, don't complain now, right? Right, Pete? Right?
No, I don't think I've watched very many of his videos. He is an Angeles, though. I do know that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that shoot videos in Angeles City. Says video. There's a new guy. There's a new guy in Angeles City
right now.
I haven't watched a lot of videos in Angeles.
You know what? Hey, Pete, I'm gonna be nice with you because Roger Miller is gonna kill me when he sees me if I mess with you. So he might threaten my life. So I better be cool with you, brother. So. No, Roger's cool. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, Roger's a good man.
Yeah, he's really cool. Good guy.
Fellow Alaskan.
Is he from Alaska? I didn't know.
He's been there, I said.
Oh, okay.
Bob,
Seth has basically done him. I haven't seen Seth do much at all for 6 months.
Is he still in Taiwan? Is he still in Taiwan?
He's okay. What's up?
I don't know. I haven't talked with Seth probably in a year.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't know what's up with Seth. Kind of wish I did know.
Well, he has a video coming out once in a while, popping out.
Yeah, I think he's basically done with YouTube, though.
Showing off his new girlfriend and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to get off of YouTube. So
but I don't think he's doing much with it. I think pretty much he caught a lot of heat because he left his wife.
Well, I think they both put a timeout on each other.
Yeah, but I think he caught a lot of heat for that.
Yeah, but it's his business. Who cares what other people think, right? He did what he had to do.
I'm not throwing stones at
Go ahead.
anybody. I'm just saying that they separated, and I think it caught a lot of heat for that.
It is what it is, man. He just made a decision and moved on with his life. Didn't work out, didn't work out. And you know what? It probably was a lot of pressure on his wife too. Being in the limelight like that and people recognizing
Yeah,
her.
I mean, it was frustrating for me because only for me because it was I had defended him a few times when he had been accused of being a womanizer, and he left her, and I was like, dude, you put me in a really bad spot.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Wow, Big Kev, it's been 2 hours, man. Mike
Yeah, I
Luna's
know.
still in the chat.
I'm almost ready. Well, we hit 50 a couple of times.
Oh, we did. All right, so just send me a check in the mail, Kev, for getting you to 50 viewers.
No,
Is this
be nice if a couple of you
Hey,
guys
are you monetized
your
now,
pocket.
Kevin?
Give me a little bit of jingle. Tight
jingle? Where's that super chat button? I don't see a super chat button, man.
It's there, but it's just not activated yet.
Oh, I don't see it. Yeah, we'll have to wait till we see that super chat button, man.
Yeah, I got a super chat. I got a super PayPal account too.
Really?
Broke ass.
Oh shit.
No, hey, no, put up or shut up.
Hey, Kev, are you monetized now?
I will be. I'm just waiting for YouTube. I've been on the spot for like almost a month now. 3
Wait,
weeks.
let me send YouTube a letter asking them to hurry your case to
You do that for
But
me.
you've
priority
applied.
on your case and have them hurry up and monetize you.
Oh, you're a good guy. Damn, buddy. That's
But
white.
you've applied.
Hey guys, I gotta slide out of here, man. So
yeah,
Okay.
we're
let
all
me
getting
slither out of here. Let me slither
Yeah.
out of here.
Kevin, you applied.
Well, I didn't apply, but they already got all my stats and everything. I mean, I'm just
Oh
waiting.
no, you have to apply for it.
Jerry.
No, you don't. No, you don't. When you
Yes,
get
you
to it,
do.
I just went through it, Peter. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, YouTube automatically puts you up for review. Automatically, you don't have to apply. I
Yeah,
just
but
went through it.
you have to go in and associate your YouTube account with AdSense. There's
Oh
4
yeah,
steps.
yeah. Well, yeah, you got to associate. Yeah, did you associate your YouTube account
I
with
did
AdSense?
that the first time.
Yeah, because I did that way back when they sent me like
Make sure all 4
number.
steps are done, and that will
Yeah.
be That's what I mean by apply.
But he's
If
under
you don't have
approval.
those
He's
4
under
steps
review.
done, you won't get it done.
He's under review right now. He's under review.
Okay.
Hey guys, I gotta go, man. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully
Okay,
we
see
brought
you
some
guys.
Hit
entertainment.
the road, loser.
Yeah, let me get the hell out of here, and before somebody start shooting up the live chat with the real gun and stuff.
Really?
Hey Pete, you remember when I took you out for pizza, man? When we were walking into the mall there, I was looking around to see if somebody was gonna jump out and get us and stuff.
You're let Peter go out first.
Yeah, he went out before I did.
Coward.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, he took off. What is that? I didn't even say anything. No, he might have got
You
disconnected.
backfire and start running.
He might have lost the internet or something. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, Big Cat. See you, BK.
You guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Jay, for coming.
All right.
Appreciate your time. Yeah. Don't let most of these guys, a lot of these guys, they're just giving everybody a hard time, except some people. But just brush yourself off, stand up and say, I will take it. Oh hell. You still with us, BK?
Yes, and I'm still high too. So
You're high? High. The hell does that mean?
Well, I'm still high. I'm still with you, but high.
Oh, well,
Damn,
why
that
don't
was
you come down a little bit to our level?
yeah. Well, that was a hell of a conversation anyway.
Yeah,
So
Jerry, Jerry, he knows what he's talking about 95% of the time.
yeah, and the other 5%, yeah, that's normal.
Is BS. So hopefully we all listen to the BS part. Because at
But
least that part we know what is what.
he know maybe 95%, but he talks mostly 5% BS all the time.
No, well, see, you pick what you
Joking.
want to believe, you know. Hey,
Joking.
Kiwi Mike, I hope you start feeling better. I know that you haven't been feeling well lately, so I hope you're feeling a lot better now. Yeah, you guys, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. My aunt, my cousins, they're all upstairs working away. We're gonna have some family members, some church friends come over for the big day tomorrow. Yeah, I hope everybody gets to have something going on. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys get off. We've been on for a while. Had a real good show. Thanks you guys for coming over. Had a very good time. Frank, um, yeah, I let you come on my show and I let you have your word and your talk, and you get to walk around strutting around. So, you know, I still want to have my you could take me off your list and let me come on your show. So next time you have a show, I'm gonna make a couple of statements, and I want to make sure that I'm gonna be on because that's kind of chicken, you know. Anyway, BK, any last words?
Yeah, well, thanks everybody for joining Big Kevin show. It was a hell of a conversation. There are pros and contras in the chat as usual. Seen that as well, and I enjoyed listening. And for everybody in the chat, take care all.
Good man. So right now you won't be able to go on BK's show. He's gonna take a break for a little while. But give
Yeah, but
me
I still got another channel where I can do live shows.
see that. So maybe you want to tell us your other channel
BK2.
and BK2.
Yeah, I changed the name. That was normally my Travel in Belgium channel, but I changed the name into BK2.
All right, you
So,
guys should pay attention whenever he comes on. You guys check him out. He's a good man and good friend. I talk to him offline, online.
I put it my last video. I put the link in the chat and the Ali and the comment box.
Hey,
So
thanks, Mark.
also good night Teresita, good night the Kansiders, Maureen Michelle, Thunder GT, Rainman, Slow Ride, Gerry, Roberto.
Even Roberto
Yeah, even
and
Roberto.
Frank have a good Thanksgiving also over
Yeah.
at your house if you are gonna celebrate it.
Also, everybody, a blessed Thanksgiving. Not that we that celebrated here in Belgium, but yeah, okay.
Oh no, but I did it to a lot of people. I told everybody on my Facebook, even though they're not in the U.S. and maybe they're not U.S. citizens, but it's the thought. It's the thought that counts.
Exactly. Exactly.
Everybody can give thanks in their own way at their own time, and I give thanks to my YouTube friends and my offline friends and my family members that is helping me out here. So, like I said, I am very grateful for everybody, even you guys. Some of you give me a hard time. A lot of you guys are very, very cool to me. You guys understand some of the stuff that I've been through. And yeah, I'll probably have a show tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for coming out. God bless. Let you guys go. Remember, this show is entertainment, you know. If you get something out of it, hooray for you. If you don't, I'm sorry. I mean, but the internet is a big thing. YouTube is a big thing. Without you guys, we won't have a good show. With you guys, we do have a good show. So let's thank you for keeping our show together. All right, you guys. Let's get out of here. God bless. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye, all.
All right, you guys. Hey, BK, thanks a lot for coming out. Talk to you next time.